Hey guys, it's Danny with Gear Candy, and guess what? Today, I got an iPhone 7. How do I have an iPhone 7? The wife pre-ordered it, unbeknownst to me. She said, hey, I ordered the phone, and I just got a text that it's coming today. Wow. Nobody I know has gotten their iPhone 7s today. Now don't judge, it's a rose gold. It's not my phone, it's her phone. So let's go ahead and unbox this thing. Alright guys, so if you told me I was going to be unboxing an iPhone 7 today, I probably wouldn't have believed you. Let's open this thing up, rip it, and rip it. Okay. And there it is. Rose gold. iPhone 7. So, a little bit of backstory. So I'm an Apple guy, right? But I'm also an Android fan. And when the rumors were coming out about this thing, for me it was kind of like, well, it's gonna have the same screen. They're moving the antenna lines. They're losing the headphone jack. What are you gaining? What are you gaining? So that was sort of the big deal with this phone is, a lot of people then, we knew we were gonna get a new camera. Pretty much Apple always gives a new camera, and that's fine. But these days you got all these Android phones coming out with Quad HD screens. They've got awesome cameras already. 6 gig of RAM, 4 gig of RAM. And it's when you look at the specs on the iPhone, you kind of think to yourself, how does it even compete? But iPhone's never been about specs. iPhone's always been about the user experience. They've actually proven that you don't need the top specs to have an awesome device, to have an awesome experience. So, you gotta give it to Apple. They don't follow the market. These guys have never followed the market, and this is indicative of that. So, anyhow, let's get into this thing. So yeah, like I said, it's the 128 gig rose gold iPhone. You know what? I don't need to take a blade to this thing. There we go. Because, again, one of the awesome things about Apple products is they think of it all. And packaging, I'm sure they've got a whole team of folks that just focus on packaging. Look at this. I pull this piece out and this just, look at that. That's, somebody thought of that right there. Look at how easy that just came off. I didn't have to use my knife. The box is clean, no damages. It's like I never even opened it, man. This is awesome. So yeah, let's jump into this. Take off the cover here. What do we got? Leave that there. Designed by Apple in California. Typical Apple. I'm sure there's some sticker in here. There we go, the Apple sticker. There's people that are fanatical about those Apple stickers. I've seen them on cars. I've seen them on PC PC desktops. An Apple sticker on a PC desktop. That's not ironic at all, right? But like I said, some people just live and die by those stickers. So what do we have? We got a device. Man, that thing it's actually pretty nice. Let's put that right there for now. Let's look at what's inside. So we've got the typical charging adapter. At first glance, you think to yourself, these are, oh wow, they included the wireless AirPods. These aren't wireless AirPods, as you can see right here. There's a cable right there. These are the cabled I don't think you can call them AirPods. They're basically the wired headphones, and they come with this lightning adapter here that'll basically plug into the lightning port because there's no more headphone jack. And you plug these headphones into this lightning port, which costs $9 on the Apple Store if you ever lose it. So here we've got a charging cable, and I believe that is it for the box. Let's take off the plastic. Nice. Okay. So there it is. Rose gold iPhone 7. And these things usually come with enough charge to power them up. Let's power it up real quick. We can talk about some of the specs as this thing's powering up. They've gotten rid of the headphone jack, as everybody's been talking about. So, huge speculation about that because, oh my God, there's no more headphone jack. What do we do? Wireless is becoming huge now. So obviously, you can get the wireless AirPods, or they've got this adapter now where you can connect into the Lightning port, and you should be able to use any old headphone. The camera is now a dual camera. I believe the second camera is a 53mm, and the first camera is your typical. I'm not sure exactly the exact focal length, but it's a much wider lens than the telephoto 53mm. You should be able to take zoomed in pictures a lot better than the previous iPhone. Another thing they've done is the home button is no longer a button. It's actually just a tactile kind of feedback home button. You're supposed to press it and you'll feel some sort of haptic feedback, and that'll simulate a press. 32 gig minimum storage now, no longer 16 gig. It's now IP67 waterproof, so it's water resistant. I wouldn't go swimming with it, but you can certainly dunk it in probably about a couple feet of water, maybe 2-3 feet max, and be able to pull it out, and the phone should be fine. It's got the same color screen, but essentially they've fixed the well, I don't want to say it's fixed. They've improved the color gamut on the screen, so the colors should pop more, contrast should be better. To me, the camera is probably going to be the biggest upgrade on this phone. It should take phenomenal pictures. Every single new iPhone has always taken great pictures. It feels really well in the hand, actually. So initial impressions are, it's an iPhone. You're gonna feel the quality that went into it. I'm gonna put it through its paces, spend some time with it, and give you a much better review, much deeper review on it. Till then, thanks for watching.